how I turned $50 into $250 flipping bicycles. Yep, you heard me right. This is Mike with MrNoFlip.com, and today I want to share with you my best side hustle. Why is it my best side hustle? Because all you need is just $100 to start. Okay, in this case, I only started with $50. Okay, and here's the great thing about bicycle flipping: there's a big demand for people wanting ride bikes, and there's also a big demand for people wanting to sell bikes. The bike industry is a billion-dollar industry, and is very, very profitable. And here's the great thing about it: a lot of people that buy beautiful bikes don't even use it, okay? Because obesity, being sedentary, is so high in America that people will buy a $5,000 bike or $2,000 bike or $700 bike and use it once or twice and say, oh, this is not for me. And they'll just put it in their garage. And one day they'll get up and say, look, I just want to get rid of my stuff. Or they'll put it into a storage and pay for it there, and then realize that, hey, they don't want this bike anymore. So here's a great example of a bike that I bought for $50, and I sold it in $250. And let me show you how new it is. I don't know if you guys can see this. It still has a sticker on there where it was bought from Dickies, guys. That's the funniest thing. All right, so how did I find this bike? Well, I found this bike on OfferUp, and the seller had an ad. He wanted actually like $300 for it, and I told him, hey, I'll buy it for $50. Okay, and the first thing he said, which most sellers will say, no. and so what I did is I have another set of offer when people say no that I just copy and paste, because I don't even read these ads, right? I'm just like giving offers in, okay? And give him my second offer, and the seller said no. A few weeks later, he messaged me and says, look, come pick this bike up, okay? He said, can you do 75 for it? And I just said, no, man, I can't do 75. It's not a brand that I normally buy. And he said, okay, come pick it up for 50. And in this case, normally I have to wash these bikes because they've been sitting in a garage or a storage facility. In this case, the bike was pretty awesome, clean. I just sprayed just the water, just a little bit on it, just to get it that gloss sticking out. And I wiped it down and took beautiful pictures of it and put it on Craigslist, put it on OfferUp, put it on 5 miles, and in a matter of days, the bike sold, okay? And that was the end of the story. So all I had to do with this bike was what I do with all the bikes: take pictures of it, wash it, and write a good description about it, right? And I have the flyers for you guys to use in my course on how to write the description about the bikes so they sell. I also have the offer letters where you guys just copy and paste and give these offers to these sellers, and these offer letters are proven to work, and that's why I've got all these bikes that I've shown you. But you have to understand that the business that I work in with the bikes, well, flipping bikes, is finding motivated sellers, okay? Now, there are other ways to find bikes, but I found this part to be the most lucrative because most of the sellers are, again, they don't know the value of the bike, they don't have room for it, or they're just trying to get rid of it, or they're moving out of the state or out of the country, or they have bought a new bike and they need the room, the rack, and so I'm finding bikes for motivated sellers, which means that I'm able to buy it at a deep discount, and then I sell it at a discount. I mean, the key for me is the velocity of the money. I don't want to buy a bike and price it at the fair market value. What does that mean? For example, if this bike sells on the fair market value for, let's say, $300, okay, I don't want to price it at $300. It'll sell for $300. I don't want to do it. The reason I don't want to do it is I have to wait for that right buyer. However, if I can price this bike at $250, right? Everyone else is pricing at $300, then I'm going to get more responses, okay? Especially because I take better picture of it, I wrote a better description of it, and the other sellers probably didn't take the time to do any of that stuff, okay? So that is the reason I like the velocity of money theory for myself, is that I want this $50 to quickly turn to thousands of dollars very, very fast. Now, there are other sellers that are going to price this bike that's worth $300 for 350 or 400. And these are the people that are going to price their homes above market. And you're going to find that in real estate, you're going to find that in flipping bikes, you're going to find that in car business, in every industry, because that's just a simple psychological aspect of a human being. And since I've been an entrepreneur all my life, I've categorized these types of people, and I've created offer letters which you can download in my course to even win with these people. Because again, there's three types of people out there. They're going to sell their bikes. People that are going to price it right at the fair market value. People that are going to price it above fair market value. And people that are going to be like me. They're going to price it at a discount. And the people like me that price it at a discount, it doesn't matter if I'm talking about flipping bikes, if I'm talking about flipping real estate, if I'm talking about flipping cars. Anytime you have a good product and you price it below than your competitors, and you show with your pictures that you have a better product, then your thing will sell a lot faster. Okay, just like that. And that's what I do. Okay, I buy it at a deep discount and I sell it at a discount. Let me say it again, because a lot of people miss that part. Deep for me, discount for my customers. Okay, and what is deep for me? I mean, again, I'm buying bikes for $100. Okay, I'm buying bikes for $20. I'm buying bikes for $50. I'm buying bikes for $150. So I'm buying at a deep discount and I'm selling at a discount. I do not personally do fix and flips. Now that comes in real estate, and that also comes in flipping bikes, right? I don't do fix and flips. Like, I don't have the expertise or experience, or I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a guy that knows how to work with my hands. So I'm not going to go in there and put a new brake line on there or fix this on the bike and fix that. The most I'm going to do is wash it, take pictures of it, and sell it as is. Okay, and I sell the bikes as is. I don't do any work to it. Even if they need work, I don't do any work to it. I just sell it as is and disclose. Okay, that's why I don't buy, junkers. If it comes in real estate, if it comes in flipping bikes, I don't buy junkers. I buy beautiful bikes at a deep discount. If it's houses, it's beautiful houses at a deep discount, not in war zones or things that are going to require a lot of manpower and experience to fix and flip, because I never enjoyed that. Everyone's different. Some people like to pick up the hammer and do it themselves. Some people like to hire other people to go pick up the hammer and themselves. I like to just get it nice and pretty, but it was undervalued because it didn't have great pictures. It wasn't, cleaned up real good and things of that nature. But on the other side, the profit margin is so much. When you buy something for $50 and you sell it for $250, that's huge profit margins. You can't get that with gold. You can't get that with silver. You can't get that with the stock market, and very, very fast. Okay. All right, guys, if you have any questions or comment about flipping bikes, leave it below. I'd be happy to answer to you. If you're interested in downloading my flyers that I put online to find some of these sellers, because there's two ways I find sellers. One is I give them offers, or the other one is I have ads that says I buy bikes, and then they call me. So if you want to get my proven flyers for free, leave a comment below and I'd be happy to give it to you. If you want to get my courses all in there, that way you are eliminating the puddles in the streets, and you're able to get the roadmap how to get from A to B, just like a GPS, so you get there the fastest way without the traffic. Thank you for watching. Click the like button, and remember, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're kind, you're courageous. Don't take no for an answer. Peace.